Hello, this is Matt from Broken Katana Productions, and this is my review of the Tamron 150-600mm lens. Now, I bought this lens about 6 months ago. I wanted to go to Yellowstone National Park. I knew I was going to try to shoot some wildlife photography for the first time, and the longest lens that I had was a 80 to 200 millimeter Nikkor lens. One of my favorite things about the lens is how nicely it fits into my backpack. It's small enough to be carried around with my other lenses and camera. I don't need a separate carrying case for it. It's also light enough that if I'm carrying the backpack all day or holding the lens in my hands, I'm not going to have a broken back at the end of the day. I may need a massage, but I need that anyways. It has VC, vibration control, which is one of the best features ever invented in my opinion, especially when you have to shoot handheld with something this long. In this first video, I was shooting handheld and vibration compensation was turned off. In this second video, I was still shooting handheld, but I turned vibration compensation on, and you can see it makes a world of difference. This video was shot handheld at 150 millimeters. From the same place, 300 millimeters, and again 600 millimeters. I did notice that at 600 millimeters this lens is a little bit soft. If you bring it back to 500 millimeters, it's pretty spot on, especially on my Nikon D750. Really love it on that camera. One of the nice things about this lens is the tripod collar. When you're mounted on a tripod, of course, you can leave it down like this. But if you decide that you want to shoot handheld, the tripod collar swings around. I tend to mount it up on top. I generally tend to mount it like so. I actually took this lens to an air show the other week. The still you can see here was shot at 600 millimeters handheld. Okay, so 3 things that I like about the Tamron 150-600mm lens. Number 1, it's lightweight. I can carry it in my backpack. I carry it with 2 bodies, 2 other lenses when I travel. No problem carrying it around all day. I don't have to have a separate carrying case like I would for a 400mm or 600mm prime. Really like that. Number 2, the focal length. The flexibility that you get with a 150-600, it's really hard to match that. In fact, when I'm traveling, I rarely take my 80-200 anymore. The 150 on the low end and 600 on the high end covers most of the long shots that I'm going to be taking. Number 3, the price. I'd happily recommend this to anybody looking to get started in nature photography. At under $1,000, this lens is just a fraction of the price of the big primes that other nature photographers use. Thanks to everyone for watching my review of the Tamron 150-600mm lens. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to add them in the comment section of this post. Hit the like button if you liked it. If you didn't like it, I'll try to do better next time. Stick around. At the end of this video, I've added about 1 minute of footage filmed with this lens as part of a documentary project that I'm doing. Thanks for visiting. Take care.